Arturo Cardenas here with your Comfort Tech tip. So it's freezing outside and your heat pump is not coming on. What do? One of the first things we need to do is to make sure that the breakers are on. Go to your main panel outside. Not every panel is the same. However, most panels will have a clip right under here that you push and then it drops down and then you can open. So now you're looking for a labeled breaker that either says condenser or air conditioner. In this case, we can see we have a 40 amp labeled condenser and we have a furnace 60 amp breaker here. How do we test this? It does look like it's in the on position. What we want to do is wiggle it to make sure it's tight, that it's not loose in the middle. We can also go ahead and shut that off and just reset it to make sure it's engaged, and there should not be any play on that breaker. This looks like it's also tight. We can also flip that just to make sure that it's engaged. Everything looks good here. Let's go inside. So now we're at the indoor thermostat. This should be somewhere in your home, and this is what controls the heating, cooling, and all functions of your central air system. The first thing we need to do is make sure that it's set to heat. Of course, not all thermostats are the same. However, most of them have similar functions. In this case, we have a system button here. We have a fan feature. These are going to be important. We have an indoor temperature and time. So what we want to do is make sure we set it to heat. Now you can see here we have several options. It's off, cool, emergency heat, and heat. We want to switch that to heat. We hit done, and we want to leave that on auto. We raise our temperature, and we should get the system to cycle on. If the system does not cycle on, call your professional. If it does cycle on, but it doesn't heat, there's a possibility there could be an issue with the heat pump. In order to get heat, let's switch it to emergency heat. So now the system has cycled on. I have emergency heat, and what I can do is contact my service provider to let them know that I've switched over to emergency heat and get advice as to what to do next. Switching to emergency heat is a temporary solution that will get you comfortable until the service provider can come out and check your system. However, since we are going to be in the teens over the weekend, these heat pumps don't do too great when it gets that cold. Luckily, we don't get that cold that often. But in any case, it is a good idea to go ahead and schedule one of your professional providers to come out and just test the system once we get to normal operating temperatures. There's your Comfort Tech tip of the day. If you'd like to see more videos with tips, please hit the like button and subscribe. We'll be posting more of these to come. Thank you, Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Uvalde, and all the surrounding areas for your support. We greatly appreciate it. Have a great day.